Is this art? Let's check the three N's. Novelty. How original is the work? So this is Robi Walters in London. He's creating a shape inspired by the thousand-petal lotus, a staple in art for centuries due to its two iconic qualities. First, it flowers in muddy water, which symbolizes the human spirit's ability to overcome and blossom. Second, it may be the only flower that when it blossoms, it simultaneously plants a seed, symbolizing how when we find our light, we help others find theirs. Profound stuff adored all over the world and by contemporary artists like Kim Suja and Shiloh Suleiman. He's also using discarded material like Robert Rauschenberg, and he's upcycling the medium like Ai Weiwei. Even if both of these ideas are established tropes, nobody's done it quite like this before, I'm going 8 out of 10. Nuance, how difficult is it to make? His discarded materials are greeting cards like birthday cards, concert flyers, things like this, which he sprays, then cuts into petals and arranges into the flower. It's meticulous, time-consuming work, but relatively simple. I'm going 5 out of 10. Narrative. What's he saying with his work? Always the kicker. I've done my homework, and it's a poignant narrative. He was separated from his family when he was very young, grew up in foster homes, was homeless for a while. So when he got to art school, a lot of baggage. He made a decision that with his art, he was going to take things that were once loved, then discarded, like he felt he had been, and show how they're still beautiful, that his art would parallel his own journey. I didn't grow up in an orphanage. I never felt discarded, but I have baggage like the rest of us. For Robi to channel his experience into a visual chrysalis of life's calling, to transform our mud into light, I feel moved just talking about it. So for narrative, I've got him at 10 out of 10. If it has to be 20 to be art, it's a huge yes for me. And I think it shows how powerful art can be, how it can speak to each of us. Because when the artist is radically honest, I believe that honesty shines through with a light the rest of us can see and help us find the light in our own lives. That's what art is for. In fact, Robi's light has been shining in work he does with school kids on Usain Bolt, Idris Elba, the Prince of Wales. And because of this depth of narrative is what my collectors look for, after learning about Robi, I asked to represent him and he said yes. So I'm all in. I think this guy's a star. That's my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.